Oh, I hope we are live. And if so, I hope you can hear me. So, greetings from Tokyo. This is Daisuke with another surprise live stream, but we'll give it another minute or so, or maybe a little more, depending on how things go. But I hope all is well. I very much hope all is well. I hope this works out okay. If not, I don't know. My Wi-Fi's been pretty bad of late, so we'll see. All right. Oh, Matthew, great to see you. Hello. Mayor Classic Theater, hello. Let me get these. Is the sound okay? Is the sound coming in okay? If you could let me know, that would be great. Hello, Matthew. Wonderful to see you. Hello. Mayor Classic Theater, hello. Yes, thank you. It's right now Sunday evening where I am. So just enjoying I enjoyed my weekend. Raul, hello. It's nice to see you. Hello. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Sounds good. Thank you very much. Thank you. Just wanted to check that. So you're still trying to finalize your Barnes & Noble purchase. Oh, let me know what the final nominations are. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. So it's now July 2nd. So my goodness, I'm actually going to be going to Los Angeles in, my goodness, I'm actually flying out in about 3 weeks' time. And then my family will be catching up with me a week later from that. So I'll be going out first. Actually, a little bit less than 3 weeks now. Wow. Very, very, can't believe it. Time flies. Thank you so much for checking that. Thank you. Donald, our dear friend. Donald, it's always great to see you. Really, really wonderful to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you for checking the sound. Thank you. S4M, thank you for checking the sound. Thank you so much. Gerald, our dear friend, thank you. You're eating breakfast and getting ready for church. Oh, yes, of course. It's Sunday morning. Of course. I don't want to intrude too much on your important Sunday morning. But thank you very much for taking the time to stop by. Really appreciate it. Oh, yes, of course, Timothy. Thank you so much again. Same thing. Sorry to catch you on a busy Sunday. So, of course, you have a great Sunday. And I'll talk to you hopefully very soon. Thank you. Raul, thank you so much. You say, hope all is well. I bought one title from the sale yesterday. I'm waiting to get paid and for after hours to do a major. Oh, excellent. What title was that, by the way, yesterday? Please let me know. Thank you. If you left it, if you told me in the comments before, I apologize. Let me know in the chat if it's okay. I'd love to find out what that title was. And yes, I can't believe it. So I'll be going to a Barnes & Noble maybe sometime. I think I'll be somewhere in Los Angeles, maybe like the 21st or the 22nd or something like that. So that's a Friday or Saturday. So maybe I'll be in a Barnes & Noble that weekend. So on the 22nd or the 23rd. So Saturday or Sunday, I think I might stop in a Barnes & Noble and do a bit of browsing. So if anyone's in the neighborhood, I don't know how many Barnes & Nobles there are in Los Angeles, but I think I'll be maybe in the south part of the area. So if anyone is in the southern area, Barnes & Nobles, I don't know. I can't say what time I'll be in the stores, but I'll just be probably browsing one, or I don't know, or maybe I might be just too jet lagged and just be sleeping in the hotel. I'm not sure, but in any event, yes, I'll try to stop by at Barnes & Noble. I want to get that Pasolini set. I really want to get the Pasolini set. So, and of course, everything else. So, as I say, I'm up to date all the way up to Time Bandits, the 4K re-release of Time Bandits. But everything else, I'm waiting for, like The Servant and Medicine for Melancholy. I'm waiting to make the purchase after I make the move. So I'll try to get there my first weekend in Los Angeles, which will be like the 21st, 22nd, something like that. So Well, yeah, very excited. So if anyone is in a Barnes and Noble, we might run into each other. That would be so cool. So if you're in the Barnes and Noble and you see me, just come up and say hi and let me know. Let me know who you are, and just let me know what your YouTube username is. I can make the connection. That's definitely. Oh, that would be so cool. That would be so cool indeed. But as I know, a lot of people are. Let's see. Empire. Oh, well done, well done. I heard the news about the Psycho Arrow set. That was a really amazing piece of news. So Psycho and Psycho 2 and Psycho 3 and Psycho 4, the beginning. I'm very excited about that. Do they happen to have also, I don't know if they're included, maybe they can't include it because of rights issues or something like that, but does anyone remember the pilot episode? It's not the recent series called Bates Motel, but there was in the 80s, there was an attempt to do a TV series called Bates Motel, and they did a pilot, and so with Lori Petty and so Bud Cord, Lori Petty, and I saw that on TV when it was broadcast or something, but and I recorded it, and I had a VHS recording of it off the TV and watched it a lot. I enjoyed Bates Motel, but it's a little bit of an offshoot of the Bates family saga, I guess. But I don't know if that's going to be included. But I'm very excited about that Arrow release of Psycho. So if anyone is sharing in my excitement, please let me. Also, Carlito's Way, is that right? Did I get that right too? Carlito's Way is being released by Arrow. Wow, amazing stuff. So looking forward to that very much. So, oh, well done, Rob. So that was the title, Mulholland Drive. Well done. Well, thank you so much. I also like how you spelled drive here. Well done. Oh, cool. I like how the pink flamingos. Oh yes, this is the older DVD. Okay, it's not the Criterion release, but it's the older DVD. I like the older DVD because it has there's the 25th anniversary kind of stuff with John Waters, and he talks about how he found some old footage from his attic, which was like the deleted scenes, and that's part of the Criterion release. But what's so great about the DVD is that it has a new commentary over that, so you hear a commentary track over the bit where John Waters is talking about all that. That's great, and talking about the old or the deleted scenes. It's great, or the alternate footage. It's really great. Yeah. I don't think the commentary, if I recall correctly, I don't think that commentary track part is part of the Criterion release. There are some other commentary tracks with regard to the Criterion release. Don't get me wrong; they're really great. But yeah, I'm a fan of Pink Flamingos very much. Oh, Donald, thank you so much. You're very, very kind, my dear friend. Thank you, my dear friend, dear friend. Thank you. Mayor Classic Theater, thank you so much. Thank you. Possibly. Oh, yes. Totally understand, but it's not as far as I can tell, it's not a limited set. So it's not like you have to hurry. So you'll be able to get it if you are up for purchasing it around November, as you say. Not a problem. It's always good to, yeah. Oh, Gungshi, it's nice to see you. I've been enjoying your analysis. Oh, thank you. Yes. So I've been going through the talk at long last about Twin Peaks: The Missing Pieces. So thank you very much for watching that. I was going to do a little bit more this Sunday night, but I was just I admit I'm feeling a little bit maybe just wanting to just enjoy this live stream broadcast format. So I'll pick that up later, maybe tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. At long last, I was able to mention one of my favorite lines of dialogue ever in Twin Peaks. I don't want to get into too much details for those who are watching this, but who have not yet seen the Twin Peaks journey. So I don't want to spoil too much. But the line of dialogue is one that involves profanity. So I don't usually like to swear on this channel. I have nothing against profanity or swearing per se, and I watch movies that have profanity, and I don't mind that at all. But I I personally don't use swear words. At least I try not to. But there was a line of dialogue that I always wanted to quote, but I couldn't say it out loud because it had some swear words in it. So I tried to figure out a way to say the line, but try to maintain my rule. So watch the video if you want to find out how I try to do that. But of course, don't watch it if you haven't seen Twin Peaks or the Twin Peaks Missing Pieces. I don't want to spoil it for you. Um, oh, Elliot, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, it's an interesting way that the pilot and the 80s pilot, excuse me, it's interesting how it's a um, very interesting pilot. It would have been an interesting setup for things to come, but oh well. C'est la vie. But it's nice to see you, my dear friend. Always great to see you. Oh yes, that's right, Gerald. It's a UK release. But very excited for it. Very excited. Oh, Myra Video, thank you so much. Class up because not really recently, because unfortunately, because of the move, I have been hesitant to make any Blu-ray purchases except for the final Criterion releases up through Rules of the Game and Time Bandits. So ever since those, I have not been making any purchases because of the anticipation of moving overseas. So I've been pretty quiet when it comes to new purchases. But hopefully that'll change when I get settled in my new home. Whenever that will be. Again, it'll be. Can't believe it's in 3 weeks or less than 3 weeks. So we have our ticket, or I have my ticket, and then my not parents, but my wife and my kids will be following about a little, just shy of a week later after me. So I'll go ahead first and try to get things settled, get a car, and get a set up my bank account and all this stuff. But after that, it'll be. And then they can come over and hopefully things will be a little bit more settled. So, but we'll see. We'll see. It would be very interesting to see what I'm just. I don't know what I'll be. What there's so many things I'm just anticipating. What at the same time also beginning to say goodbye to friends here in Japan. I mean, it's not the final goodbye. I know, but I am feeling a little bit sad on the one hand too, because things are beginning to hit me about how yes, it is indeed right now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain in a manner of speaking, of course. But yeah, so it's a little bit sad on my part, but in terms of how I feel in terms of the leaving dear friends here. But again, it is also a very exciting new adventure ahead. So very exciting stuff indeed. Let's see, Raul. Let's see. Oh, any plans for a vlog of your first Barnes and Noble? So I don't know. Is that something people would be interested in? I don't. Would that be something you'd want to see? I don't. If it's you're interested, I'll see what I can do. But I tend to be pretty. I tend to be pretty boring company. So, but if you're interested, I could see what I could if they allow me to do a little. Have my phone there. Just see what it'll just be me and just going into the Barnes and Noble, I suppose. Seeing the. I'm looking forward to the having a coffee and looking through the cafe and then going through the also the number of books that I've been interested in reading. So, but as well as of course the titles are Criterion, and also non-Criterion titles as well. I'm looking forward to that immensely. So I'm very eager to get some of the 4K releases of the John Carpenter films. So a big fan of John Carpenter's. Looking forward to that. Also, seeing about trying to maybe talk about more John Ford films on this channel. In particular, my dad was a huge fan of John Ford films. So trying to figure out how we can do that. I'm go to the just go to these sites while I'm in the States, just see what happens. But oh well. And also San Francisco. Go to San Francisco and talk about what are the great San Francisco movies. Vertigo, View to a Kill, the great James Bond film from 1985. That has some very key sequences in San Francisco. Of course, what am I saying too? Of course, there's the Tommy Wiseau film, The Room. Does anyone know the film The Room? That also took place in San Francisco, right? So that's a very interesting film. I spoke about that on this channel here, but I have to give that a rewatch. Or hopefully, maybe that would be great to go see The Room in the movie theater. I hope they're playing that in Los Angeles. That would be so great to go see The Room. Wow. I already ordered a pizza. Or let's see. What else? I feel like I'm sitting on an atomic bomb or something. What is this? Yeah. Or I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Yeah. I should have a water bottle, right? Do I have a water bottle? Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is an empty water. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, sorry. Oh, hi, Mark. All right. So that's a San Francisco film. Right? Anyway. Or does anyone know The Birds? The Alfred Hitchcock film, The Birds. I was just talking with my friend the other day about this, about how I'd love to drive up. I guess it's from San Francisco, drive up or drive down. I don't know what the direction is, but go to Bodega Bay and have the birds, have two lovebirds in the passenger seat there, and they go like this and go like that and go every time I make. Anyway, yeah. What? Hello, what? Greetings. Would you like Criterion for the 2007 Fighting Games remake? I prefer that version as the setting makes more sense for the film's themes. Do you have a preference for what film you prefer? Oh, this is interesting. Yes. A reference to Funny Games, and then also a reference to this kind of a setup, a remake. Yes, of course, that would be interesting to have in the collection. I think definitely. I don't know if I have a preference per se. I think they have there's an interesting way that each operates on a kind of similar yet distinct merits. So, oh, you're very kind. Wow, that's very, very kind indeed. Wow, that's very kind indeed. Let's see. If I was in, I'd lend my services and put my degree to work. Oh, that's interesting. What's your degree, if you don't mind me asking? That's very interesting. If you don't want to answer, that's totally fine as well. I don't want to intrude too much on your life, but if I'll be very interested. Oh, wow. Lovely. Let's see, Carson. Oh, it's so great to see you. Really great to see you, my dear friend. Great. Oh, here we 20th and 21st. Oh, ha, ha. Fantastic. Oh, it's great to see you. Welcome to the Yes and Sunny. Yes. Daisuke Barnes and Noble Vlog Sounds. Oh, it's very kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, opening those huge doors, those double doors, the start, and they have those. They still have those in the double doors. The side, they like the books that are these large, oversized books that are at like a discounted price. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much. Oh, Gunsh, wow, thank you so much. Wow, that's very kind of you. Oh my goodness, you're so kind. Treat yourself to a coffee and a Twix. Ha ha. I thank you so much for remembering about Twix. I appreciate that. When I put up that video, people were talking about, oh, we should try the peanut butter Twix. There's peanut butter Twix? Really? That's amazing. I don't know what other Twix concoctions there are. if there are many, I'd like to try to find as many as possible. Of course, eat within a certain calorie intake consumption, of course. But oh, that would be so great. Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you. Lungji, thank you so much. You are so very kind. Thank you so much. Oh, my dear friend, thank you so much. Oh, well done. Thank you. Greetings from Greece. You're very, very kind, my dear friend. Very, very kind. Thank you. Oh, Larry, nice to see you. Oh, hi, Mar. Oh, yes. Ah, yeah, that's quite a film. That's quite a film indeed. Yes. Um, you know, um, I'm fed up with this world. Cheap, 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 cheap. Yes, yes. Oh, I know. Yes, yes. So, uh, oh yes, yes, yes. See, oh my dear friend, thank you so much. That's right. That's right. The room is amazing. Yes, so many lovely quotes. I agree. I definitely agree. Yeah, but I've never seen The Room in the theater, so I don't know what the experience is like. I'd love to go see that in the theater. Oh, I'd love to go see that. Yeah. Um, yeah. She was so beautiful. Yeah. uh, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, cool. That's really cool. Wow. Oh, that would be so cool. Wow. Love to see that. Oh, love to see that in the theater. Definitely. Oh, my goodness. Definitely love to see that in the theater. Oh, Gerald, with oh my goodness, what you are so kind, my dear friends, my dear friends. You are way kind. Thank you so much. That is very kind. Iced tea or coffee on. Oh, thank you. I'm a fan of iced tea as well. Definitely. Um. Oh, it's very kind. Will you be in the States in time for the Great Barbie Oppenheimer double feature? Oh, when is that opening? I want to try to catch those films if I can. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Um, so many movies I want to catch in the theater, but definitely if I can get those, go there in time. That'll be great. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Mega Noise. Yeah. I was just reading some comments from you from a YouTube video. So thank you so much. Great. Good morning from LA. Nice. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to I'm gonna be in your neck of the woods in a little less than 3 weeks from now. My goodness. That's I'm oh wow, wow. Uh, and then just in time for the Barnes and Noble sale. I hope there will be some titles left over. I just need the new titles. Everything from The Servant onwards. I need. And that includes and also making some pre-orders. You can make pre-orders, right? So I have to do the as many pre-orders as I can, like after hour. Everyone's getting the after hours pre-order. I totally get that. Totally get that. So uh, well done to everyone. Oh, are we gonna talk? We're gonna talk about after hours on this channel. I cannot wait to talk about that one. Have you seen that? Oh, I don't want to say anything more. My lips are sealed at the moment, but that is. Mm, oh. Let's see here. Cocaine Shark. Hello, Cocaine Shark. Do you use Letterbox? I used to, but not now. Not now. Nothing against Letterboxed. Just it's a great tool, but and a great application and all. But it's never had never could figure out a way to use it in an efficient way. Any one of these days, I should try to get back to it. But let's see. Do the Hitchcock tour when you visit San Francisco. They do it Sunday mornings. So really cool. I was there in April, but didn't have a chance. Oh, cool. You mean like the Vertigo tour? Is that right? Or the Hitchcock tour, like other aspects of films of Hitchcock besides Vertigo? Cool. Very cool. Like the birds or something. Oh, cool. Oh, film production. Oh, film production. Oh, artist. I will for our. Oh, I spoke a little bit on this channel about the film Bad Lieutenant, and it was, I think, I want to say, it was a while back now. I want to say it was in the context of this project I did, which was called 31 Days of Gangster Films and Cop Films from 1970 to the present. And the conceit of the project was I just picked a film that qualified under those, and I did 2 videos a day, one on a cop film, one on a gangster film. So I did two film discussions a day for 31 days. So that's 62 videos a day, or 62 videos total. So 2 videos a day for 31 days. So a cop film and a gangster film. And one of those days, I think it was about Bad Lieutenant, which I think is one of the it's a film that I think is certainly not for everyone. I understand that, but there is a way in which it really goes for the true depths, the true lower depths, and but it's sort of a kind of a transformational type of experience, very, very transformational. That is a that's just an example. I really should speak more about. Really should. Ozzy, hello. Nice to see. Look at Zach Forever. It's nice to see you. You're very kind, my dear friend. Thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you. I hope you're well, my friend. Let's see, Matthew. Great. Love this. Fans of something. Hello, fans of something. Hello. The Room is one of my favorite films. Top 100. Had the wonderful opportunity to have Mark himself, Greg Sestero, on our channel recently to talk about his new film, Forbidden Sky. That's so cool. That's cool for fans of something. Thank you so much. And I'll have to check out your channel then. Fans of, well done. What was it? As I say, I haven't seen The Room in the theater, and I have the Blu-ray, but it's the Blu-ray with, for whatever reason, I'm not sure. They do something with the cover art on the Blu-ray versus the DVD. The Blu-ray, Tommy Wiseau's eyes seem to be photoshopped for some reason. There's kind of squinting. The Blu-ray's got the Tommy Wiseau look. It's got like that, and then the DVD has the like that, and then the Blu-ray, it's the same picture, but the eyes are photoshopped. So it's like, I don't know what. But anyway, yeah. That would be so cool to see that in a theater. Yeah, so cool. So anything you need, Denny, just let me know. Thanks for paying my tuition, Tom. Let's see. Oh yes, the cinema. Yes, so I don't know what films I'll go watch in the theater. Hopefully as many as possible, but we shall see. Also, just within my budget, I have to be careful not to overspend. It's good to be there, but I have to just watch myself. Again, if I get overexcited, I tend to maybe outspend my budget. So I have to be very careful about that, especially these days too. Sort of in terms of spending, I have to kind of tighten one's belt, in a manner of speaking. Let's see. Yeah, it's hopefully. Yeah, they both open a job. Oh, so the 2 films, Barbie and Oppenheimer. Very cool. Oh, the Go-Between. Ooh, very nice. Yeah. The Go-Between. Hold on. That's a good connection you made between that and Picnic at Hanging Rock. Very good. Yes. Oh, the Vertigo tour. Ah, yes. I need to take the Vertigo tour. I mentioned Vertigo's. It could be one of my favorite films ever. It's I never tire of that film, Vertigo. I never tire of that film. Just can watch that constantly. Oh, what a great film that is. So weird. Just it goes in these weird places. Ah, wonderful. Yeah. Oh yes, thank you so much, Larry. Can't wait. You're very kind. Very, very kind. Oh, como noste. Thank you so much. Thank you. I read your comment on one of the Twin Peaks Missing Pieces video, so thank you so much for that. Yeah, it'll be ongoing. So we just finished. Well, again, I don't want to go into too much detail for those who are watching this but haven't seen Twin Peaks. So as you know, we've talked about kind of a big chunk of those missing pieces. So it'll be ongoing. Next videos up will be in the next couple of days. And then after that, hopefully, if I can get my act together, I always keep saying this, but my hope is getting those video discussions on The Return starting this week, but we'll see. There's a lot to say about the Twin Peaks, The Return from 2017. It's a lot to say about it, but, as you know. But yeah. Oh, that's so cool. That's very, very cool. Oh, I can't wait. Cannot wait. Let's see. Wow. Oswald the Cat. Oh, hello. Are you familiar with the works of Teo Angelopoulos? Yes, I am, in fact. And I wouldn't call myself an expert, but yes. In fact, there is I started a video discussion series on this channel that has not yet finished. My plan was to go through, or it still is, going through each of the works of Angelopoulos that are available. So I was able to get one of my prized possessions of the Artificial Eye DVDs. You may know, 3 sets of them, and so I've been getting ready for the longest time to talk about the Traveling Players, and after we the Hunters, and then going on from there. But yes, I'm a big fan of the works of Angelopoulos. Huge fan. And the film, The Traveling Players, I've been. Oh, I can kind of say one of the reasons why I haven't been able to make that video in like a year is because it's been that kind of formulation in my mind, trying to figure out how the points that I want to try to say about them in a way that I can feel comfortable with. So because as you know, I can assume maybe you know the works of Angelopoulos as well. And there's much to say. There's much to say in terms of time, history, myth, the 20th century, and the way in which time is interwoven even within single takes. And there's a way in which past and present are one. And I'm speaking of not just about the currency of the past and the present that the films are taking place, but also when the films are being made in the period of the 60s and 70s, which is also very, shall we say, the history of Greece, the political history of Greece. Again, when I don't hold myself out to be an expert in any way, so that's why I'm trying to be kind of very much still processing it. But yes, it's one of the next videos that I say I'm always going to do, is talk about the Traveling Players next. So I'm a big fan of the film, The Traveling Players. I remember when I first saw that, it was, again, I've never seen that in the theater, but I was so struck at how quickly it went for me. It was just because it's quite a long film, but it went by so quickly, and I was watching. I felt like it had this odd effect on me of feeling very much quote unquote real. But there are moments in the film, as you know, that are almost like plays within plays, and also breaking the fourth wall. So it's very experimental, and that type of juxtaposition I found incredibly jarring, in quite an inspiring way. So I think the more I know, Angelopoulos films perhaps are a little bit difficult to access, say, in most of the global markets. I think. So I hope that'll change. I hope that the Angelopoulos films can get some releases that can be accessed by many more people, because I just can't wait. I think the more people watch Angelopoulos films, oh my goodness. Yeah. John LG, hello, it's nice to see you. Generally, would you say the picture upgrade is meaningful going from Blu-ray to 4K UHD? What TV do you use? So I have in the main room, I have a Sony 4K TV. It's kind of this large TV, but when we go to the States, we're going to have to find a new TV, again, within our budget. And then as for your first question, it doesn't, I think it depends on the release. I wouldn't say all the time that I wouldn't always say that it's always the case that the upgrade is quote unquote better. It could be. I mean, but again, better is, what does that mean? It's a very subjective term, and also it's there is. I actually, but I respect the 4K format, but it's not my default yet. I don't consider it my default. So, because I find physical media and the various forms of physical media in the currency of the market, I find them to be very valuable, and there's a kind of reach that I think, say, DVD has, and I think that really keeps physical media markets sort of alive, in a manner of speaking. So. And also, there are some films on DVD that you can't find on any other format, and that's true also even for VHS or Laserdisc as well. So, true. Again, there's I think sometimes you have a 4K release, in my view, that can be really stellar and really can be just head and shoulders above any other release of the same film that might have occurred, and yet that's not always the case. So it really depends. Really depends. Yes. And also, I think it's really healthy to have different versions or different presentations as well. Look at it through different perspectives. It's really good to have that ability of comparative analysis. It's really wonderful. And also, it's sometimes I find that it's nice to have a kind of roughness to the film image. Again, I don't mean that. I hope that doesn't sound condescending. I don't mean it quite that way, but what I mean is it's to have a high quality image. I think is it's fantastic. But sometimes watching a film on a kind of low quality release or copy, I think that's also quite valuable. I really do think that's valuable. There is the way in which there's almost this idea of kind of accessing a film into its world, and sometimes that quote unquote low quality feel can be a very enriching experience. It reminds me too of the glory of what I like to think of or the my time as a kid growing up with the VHS tapes. Those were the days for me. Just having that, the VCR with the tracking button. Anyone remember those? And not the button, but the thing, the switch. You had to fiddle with the tracking so you get all the little snow effect, so clean it up. Those are the days. And then you have to break the little tab on the little side there in order to be sure you don't record over it by accident. But if you want to record on the tape, you just put a little piece of tape over that. Oh, those are the days. SPEP mode, yeah. Well, thank you. Oh, and my dear friend. Hey, how are you doing? How's your summer? How's your summer going? How's everyone? I hope all is well. Oh, watch the Lighthouse Arrow forecast. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. You sound today very handsome. Oh, what a kind thing to say, my dear friend. Thank you so much. You are always so kind and always with the great recommendations. And your love of cinema is truly inspiring. It's so great to see you. And thank you for letting me know about the Arrow forecast, the Lighthouse. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Thank you. It's great to see you as always, my friend. I hope all is well. Oda, hello. Hello. Yes. Yeah. A lot to say about that one. Yeah. And I don't want to get too ahead of myself again for the benefit in particular of those who have not yet seen Twin Peaks and say specifically that part of Twin Peaks. But yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that when we get to that. So what should I say here? What should I say? Let me see. Here you go. Oh, it's dark here. It's dark here. Got a light? Oh, sorry. All right, my dear friend. Thank you. I hope you're well. Ah, ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I didn't know about Psycho, the release of Psycho, that Arrow release until you told me the news. Thank you. And also, yes, Demons. I'll have to try to check that out, definitely. Thank you so much, my dear friend. Thank you so much. Oh, we gotta meet. We gotta meet when I get to the States. Oh, Future Wizard 97, thank you. The Criterion sale is gonna empty my wallet very quickly. Hopefully I get Mastroianni flicks and the Fellini box set. Yeah, oh, that's great. And then the box set, of course, includes the great materials on Mastroianni. I hope you're well. Oh, thank you, Tanner, my dear friend, our dear friend Tanner. Thank you. It's very, very kind of you. That's very kind of you. I hope. Gosh, we got to meet. We got to meet. That would be so great. Gosh, I as I said, I mentioned before, but when I get to the States, I have to try to get to. What is it? To try to get to Monroeville Mall, and we'll have to try to figure out a way to maybe talk about movies at the Monroeville Mall. Can't wait for it. Just give me 1 second here. Oops, something came up here. Sorry about this. Give me 1 second, and I will be. Sorry about this. Sorry about this. Sometimes these things come up, but sorry about this. Give me 1 second, and I will be. Is it almost? It's almost 11 p.m. here, by the way. So anyway, okay. Sorry about that. Anyway, Yes, Monroeville Mall. What's it called? Monroeville Mall and Dawn of the Dead and Bruce Lee and Demons and Dario Argento. Oh, cool! Wow, thank you so much. They're releasing Portal. Oh, wow! I didn't know that. That's so cool. Arrow is just Arrow's Arrow. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh gosh, can't wait to get more Arrow titles. Anyway, thank you so much, my friend. Oh, Ulrike Seidel. Yes. So I haven't seen all of his works, but for example, Dog Days, right? Yes. So, but not not the most recent works. But, yeah. Oh, Neil's Movie Channel, my dear friend. Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. Ohayo. Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning. Thank you so much. It's always great to see you. Always great to see you. Check out Neil's Movie Channel, my dear friends. Oh, look at you. You didn't have to do that. Oh, ice cream. Thank you so much. Definitely. Thank you. That really helps with the ice cream budget. Thank you so much. I'm a big fan of ice cream. It's one of the great inventions, ice cream. Yeah. What are some of the great movies involving ice cream? What are some of the great ice cream moments in movie history? I guess the one that comes to mind immediately is Assault on Precinct 13. But are there any other member? I guess The Irishman with Al Pacino. Um, I'm going to do my bad Al Pacino impression from The Irishman. What is it? Uh, you charge a guy with a no, or the one with the ice cream, right? Which is I went to school for 5 years. I want to eat my ice cream in peace. Yes, there we go. That's my bad Al Pacino. I love that scene in The Irishman. Oh, he's Russell Buffalino. Oh, some people, not me. Yeah. I think you might, you might be demonstrating a failure to show appreciation. Oh, some people, not me. Oh God. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, my dear friend Tanner. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. What candy from Japan will you miss most? That is a great question. Sorry, that is a really great question. There's so many, but I think also I don't know, but I'm not sure because the place that we're probably going to be living in Los Angeles. There will be, I think, some Japanese supermarkets. So not everything from Japan will be available there. I understand, but I think there might be some things that are available with it. I really like. Um, I really like those ice candy called Gari Gari Kun. It's one of the it's so good. Gari Gari Kun is so good. But let's see. Yeah, so many things. Also Mitsuya cider, but I think you can get Mitsuya cider in Los Angeles. I hope so. It's a drink. Let's see. Oh, Oswald, okay, thank yes for your Angelopoulos comment from a few minutes ago. Thank you so much. Oh, well done. Alexander Great Hunters. Yes, it's another that is a very complex works. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Cairo. This is the Kurosawa work. Cairo, right? I think. I hope that's the one you're referring to. Aussie. So thank you so much. And so I used to have that on a DVD. I don't have that anymore for some reason. But I saw that when it was. I didn't see it in the theater, but I saw it kind of when it was first released on physical media. It was there's some shots in it that are. I mean, I like it's kind of. I like how it has a sudden turn. Again, I don't want to go into too much details. I like how it starts from seemingly nothing and it expands into this huge thing, and then before you know it, everything's in like chaos. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing, that type of transition. I hope that's the one you're referring to. If I got the film wrong, I apologize. Oh yes, yes. Talking about the DVD, like the Devils. Yes, there's some other titles on VHS only. So there we go. Yeah. Thank you very much. Oh, yes, I heard about that. Oh, Jaws 2 is on 4K. I can't wait to get Jaws 2. Are you a fan of Jaws 2? I'm a fan of Jaws 2. I did a live stream discussion on Jaws 2, I think several months ago. So if you're interested, you can check that out. If not, that's okay. I don't mind either way. But if you are interested, you can check that out. Jaws 2. I love that film. I love that film. One of my favorite Instagram accounts is there's an Instagram account that's focused on nothing but Jaws 2. That has these Jaws 2 posts. I love that Instagram. That's such a great Instagram for Jaws 2 archivist or something. But if I got the name wrong, I apologize. But it's great. I love Jaws 2. Let's see. What are some great Jaws 2 quotes? Yeah. Oh, here's the blanket. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, someone pop your balloon. Yeah, it's no problem. No problem. Yeah, that's right. The boat. I love the title, the names for the boats that they have. There's one boat called the Sea Witch, I think. That's great. And it's Bluefish. It's Bluefish, Chief. Yeah. Yeah. And the Truman Show. Yes, the Truman Show. I saw that in the theater as well. The Truman Show. Um. Uh. Well, I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna stop myself because it's about the ending of the Truman Show. I don't want to say anything about the ending, especially for those who haven't yet seen the Truman Show. It was one of the great movie theater experiences I had many years ago. Thank you so much. CGJR, yes, VHS tapes have a wonderful nostalgic feel, but recently I loved watching DVDs through your PlayStation 2. It makes everything look like Fishing with John. Yeah, Fishing with John. I was thinking, should I try to do my recent? What are my favorite top 10 criterions right now? Do I have time to do one of those videos now? I always have trouble with those sorts of videos. I can never make up my mind, but I rewrite my list. But the title that tends to come up every time I rewrite the list is Fishing with John. I think Fishing with John is one of my favorite Criterion releases ever. Yeah, Fishing with John is one of my favorite Criterion. It's in my top 10 favorite Criterion release. I love Fishing with John. I love Fishing. I just love that that's very homemade feel of Fishing with. That's one of the great things about it. What are some of the great fish movies? Jaws. Yeah, it's a great film. Not great film. We got a great kind of series. Yeah, Fishing with John. Jaws is a great film too. Yes, but also the guests. God, the guest stars on Fishing with John Evans. It's so great. Oh, so great. Giant squid and yeah. Fishing with John. Fishing with John. Anyone who has not yet seen Fishing with John, you got it. I know it's one of the old school Criterion DVDs. I know it's not. It doesn't. It might not, quote unquote, look like much, but believe me. Let's see. How should I put it? let's see, how should I put it? If anyone were to ever want to get my attention, one of the best ways to get my attention would be to say in a comment or something, I saw Fishing with John, or I got the DVD of Fishing with John. I loved Fishing with John. Or if anyone ever wants, if you ever want my attention, I will almost immediately drop everything and talk to anyone who ever says anything to me along those lines. Watch Fishing with John. It's great. I have the Criterion DVD. I love it. I love Fishing with John that much. It's kind of like on similar thing too. If someone ever says to me, Daisuke, I saw Edward Yang's A Brighter Summer Day. And it makes me so happy. It's a very similar thing to I saw Fishing with John, and it was great. I drop everything. I say, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So yes, I'm a big fan. Big fan. Oh yes. Let's see. Today in Finland, it's rainy and dark day, but it's okay. Must watch rainy movies there. Well, I don't know. Does that when it's a rainy day, does it put one in the mood to watch rainy films? That's interesting. I never thought of it like that before. That's really interesting. Or is it the opposite that one is looking for? I don't know. That's really interesting. You always come up with these great perspectives, my dear friend. Well done. Well done. Might watch Traveling Players tonight, actually. Oh, that's so great. Do I have my Angelopolis set in the back here? Hold on. Could it be behind the Akira sets? The books, let's see. Would it be there? I hope so. Is it? Oh, no, it's not there. I moved them out somewhere because of the move. They're up here somewhere. Where are they? They're around here somewhere. Oh, yeah, I know where they're over there. So, but yeah, that's a great film. Traveling Play. You got to let me know. Yeah. Is it your first time watching it or no? Let me know either way. Oh gosh. Bad Timing. Yes. That is that's a film that's not for everyone. That is not for everyone. It is a very intense film. Bad Timing. Wow. Yeah, with some really, really intense performances. The DVD is hard to find in the States. My goodness. I actually spoke about Bad Timing on an early video that I did. So if you can find it, the video on the channel. But yeah, but I have spoken about Bad Timing. Yeah. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Of course. Yes. Now you have the theme song stuck in my head. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Oh. Good job. Adele, our dear friend, it's nice to see you. It's always nice to see you. How are you? I hope you're well. Hope you're well, my friend. Rio Bravo is getting released on 4K this month. I heard about that. Yeah. So speaking of Assault and Precinct, well done. Yes, well done. Learn with a great connection. You're absolutely right. That is one of the key relationship or the key links. John Carpenter and Howard Hawks. It's almost like if you love John Carpenter, it's almost like a given that you've got to love Howard Hawks films as well. Yeah. Well, yeah. So, let's see. Any streaming services you're looking forward to subscribing to that you're unavailable in Japan? I think the Criterion channel. I'm looking forward to. Yeah. Or what is that? What is that one? Shutter? Is that one? Is that what it's called? Shutter? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I mean, there's so many. I don't know. It's always hard to keep up with these things. But also, it depends on my family too. Excuse me. Also depends on my family's needs as well. Shaun of the Dead. Oh yes, of course. Yes. Cornetto. Of course. Brilliant. Yes. I love cornettos. When I used to live in England, I love cornettos. Oh, it's great. Oh, you're so kind, my dear friend. Always so kind. Thank you. Yes. Johnny Sachs, hello. Goonies ice cream scene, which yes. And he tries to get the spoon, right? And, yeah. I love sloth. Love chunk. Yeah. That's right. Andy, you goonie. Yeah. It's great. Uh, if you hit the wrong note, we'll all be flat. Oh, yeah. 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 Yes. Yes. Oh, that's great. That's great. Hit puree. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just any Goonies fans out there. I'm also a big Goonies fan as well. So um, anyway, I think if I can visit, was it Astoria? Is that right? Astoria. Uh, uh, anyway, Future Riz of '97. What will you miss most about Japan? But just walking around. I think just just walking around. Um, and there's this kind of serenity is walking. I mean, there are issues wherever one goes. I totally get it. There's these good points and bad points. I get it, but just walking around and just a feeling of a type of serenity. Again, I don't want to take anything away from the place that I'm moving to. I'm very very exciting, but I'm not saying that there will be any lack of serenity per se. I don't know. I haven't been there yet, but there's a lovely sense of serenity here when walking. Yes. Oh yes, not Bianchi, of course. The DVD. Yes. Oh yes, yes, yes. Of course, I'll work. Thank you. Yeah. With Koyuki, right? I want to say. I, just my memory is not what it once was. I mean, not that it was anything to begin with, but it certainly wasn't anything to begin with before, and it's my memory is getting even worse now. So, Mitsuya Cider is readily. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Yes, of course. Okay, okay. So that's I'm okay with Mitsuya Cider. You have the seasonal flavors as well. Okay, all right. I'm a big fan of the standard flavor Mitsuya cider. I wonder if they also have do they have Gari Gari Kun as well, the ice candy. I wonder if they or I'm sure they have Haichu. Um let's see. Yeah. Oh, I'm also natto. I can't. I have to have natto every day. So I don't know how much natto will be. Then I hope yeah, natto is not too expensive in where we go. But I have to have natto. That's right. Yes, yes. Kurosawa. Yes, Kiyoshi. Scariest Hotel. Oh, that's a I think that's a great film. That's such a great film. That's such a great film. Oh, I've been eyeing the DVD for Fishing with John for a while. It may be a true like criterion for the show. The show. Oh, I hope if you end up getting it, let me know. Let me know. Yes. Oh yes, so yes, of course, the English title given to Cairo is Pulse, right? You're absolutely right. Thank you. Cairo, is that right? Pulse, is that right? Um, Are there any Tom Waits fans out there as well? Yeah. Sorry. It's my Tom Waits impression. Love Tom Waits. Love Tom Waits. Yes, John Lurie. Yes, John. That was the Ice Buoy. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, very much so. Nons Fowler, my dear friend, it's nice to see you. Nice to see you. Ray Wongchi, hello. It's nice to see you. Welcome. And you say John Carpenter's The Fog in 4K is an amazing watch. Almost impossible to find a more atmospheric film. That is a great statement. That is a great statement. The Fog. Yeah. I love how it almost feels like it's making it has this way of putting, it has so many disparate pieces together, but it seems everything seems to hang together so well. And you're right, it has this presence that is thick like a fog. You're absolutely right. It has a lot of jump scares, so many great jump scares. I'm at the point, for instance, where I would say, like, the film Halloween, directed by John Carpenter. I have seen Halloween so many times that the jump scares don't scare me anymore, because I know when they're going to come up. With The Fog, I've seen The Fog so many times as well, but for some reason, I those jump scares, they get me. So, and there's just a sound effect of things like there's this. Oh, yeah. Will you have a similar cube setup at the new place? The cube. Oh, you mean the back, the shelves? That's a good question. I don't know. We're not going to bring the shelves over. I'm going to keep them here, but I don't know what the new place is going to be. Yeah, we haven't finalized our place yet, so we may have to be in a hotel for the first week or so. We're going to try to finalize it, of course, before we go, but we shall see what the room is. I says, oh yes, painted with John. Yes. Fishing with John. Fishing with John. Out on the water. Fishing with John. See, that's the type of song you sing. You don't have to move your lips. You always try to, whenever I try to sing "Fishing with John," I always try to do it without moving my lips. Yeah. With John, fishing with John, out on the water, fishing with John. As you can see, my skills at ventriloquism are very, very, very lacking. Oh yes, Napoleon Dynamite. I haven't spoken about that film on this channel. Maybe I should try to broaden my horizons a bit more. Try to talk about more films on this. Thank you. Yes. Goonies. Thank you very much, Astoria. Or yes, on the coast there, right? Yes. Chester Copperpot. I have the key to One-Eyed Willie. Yeah. Yo, dun. Yes. Barbie. Bullet hole. bullet holes. Oh yeah. Oh, don't get me started on the Goonies. Oh gosh. Oh, Genesis Requiem, my dear friend. It's nice to see you. Let's see. Already got a jump start on the Barnes and Noble sale so far. I picked up Venture Europe trilogy, Triangle of Sadness. It happened one night. Oh, it happened one night. Oh, great. Something like it hot. For All Mankind 4K. The New World. Wow. Wow. Let's see. M. Night. Oh, M. Night question. So, I haven't seen all of his works. But I suppose I would say, let's see, because I was in the, I mean, I was in the theater when I saw The Sixth Sense and I saw Unbreakable in the theater. So probably those would be the two for me. Oh, cool! Really? Oh, fantastic! I mean, I'm glad to know that at least it is possible to find. Oh, that makes me very happy. That's very happy. Horrible show. I burst out laughing at the Tom. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, big fan. Yes. I came home for the and there's bed screaming. Yeah. I love Tom Waits. Love Tom, but never gonna sing Tom Waits in a karaoke. No, I don't have that that capacity. Maybe. Do they have? I'd love to go to karaoke in Los Angeles if I had the opportunity. Oh gosh, what would I sing? Gosh, what would I sing? Maybe some Beatles songs. Maybe. Yeah. Speaking of the Beatles, I should try to broaden my horizons though. Maybe with music, but. Never gonna try. Maybe I should. I should never say never. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe if I go to a Los Angeles karaoke, if they have it, I'd love to try to try my hand at a Tom Waits song. We'll see what happens. Coffin City, yes, yes. Well, if you like that, you'll love Fishing with John. Oh, my dear friend, Dracula. Yes, of course. And Mystery Men, one of my favorite films. We are number one. All others are 2 or below. Yes, 2 or lower. Excuse me. Oh, gosh, I love Mystery Men. I saw that in the theater as well. Love Mystery, and it was not many people in the theater when I saw it. Great film, great film. People were missing out. It was a great film. Gosh, Mystery Men. Let's see. The Fishing with John Criterion DVD has English subtitles. Oh gosh, does it? I don't know. I have to check. I don't remember offhand. Don't remember offhand. Sorry. Again, my memory is not as good as it was. Unbreakable. Oh, it's a good choice for him. Thank you, my dear friend. Thank you. Oh, Bantam 80, thank you so much. It's nice to see you. Any recommendations on where to start with Agnes Varda, if you're familiar with her? Yeah, so actually, on the channel, on this YouTube channel, we went through all of the works that can be found in the with the set, the Agnes Varda box set from Criterion. So we went through all of the the films there. So you can find film discussions on the Agnes Varda films somewhere on the YouTube channel here, if you're interested. I would say if you're starting with Agnes Varda, I would say I can tell you among my favorite works by Agnes Varda, very, very wide range, wide in scope, wonderfully, wonderfully, beautifully idiosyncratic, especially in the works where there's a type of personal nature, almost a direct documentary feel on the one hand, and then also the narrative features on the other. I would say for me, perhaps the place to go would be Cleo from 5 to 7 or Vagabond. Yeah. Fans are saying no love for The Happening. I think I say that with a smirk, but honest to goodness, it's my favorite M. Night. Callum, Callum, my dear friend, Tom Waits is great stuff for couples. One from the Harp. Tom Waits has such a great performances. It's nice to see you, my dear friend, by the way. Maybe one day. And my throat's giving way here. Oh, Seth, my dear friend, nice to see you. Missing piece. I love your comments on the missing piece. Yeah, thank you for your comment on the latest video there. Yeah, I hope it was okay. My solution to the issue that we talked about. And I hope you enjoy the Criterion releases of the Asphalt Jungle and City Lights. Yes, yeah, we'll talk about that one. We'll definitely talk about it. It's coming up. Thank you so much. It has dual audio. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Oh, let's see. Himichi, hello. It's nice to see Cleo. So this is a reference to the Agnes Varda film, I think. So thank you. Well, thank you so much. Yes. Oh, please let me know what you think of the Varda films. Let me know anytime. I'd love to hear your thoughts about them. So many, again, so many great places to go. Such a what's one of the great things about Agnes Varda's films is she really gives so much of herself into her works. You can tell when you see they're very much her works. And part of it is, of course, how much she appears in them, or a number of them. And it's such a very personalized view of her maybe sort of worldview, and you understand that her worldview and her cinematic view are one and the same, which is it's a lovely characteristic to see in cinema. It's something that I don't know. It's very refreshing to see. Oh, what a great question. What kind of mood should I be in to check out Valiant or Week One? I would say, I mean, I'm not sure. I would say, I mean, you're in for quite a memorable experience indeed. Yeah, you're in for quite a memorable experience indeed. That's for sure. You have to let me know what you think once you've seen it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right. I think is that the last? Is that the last? That's the last of the comments here, I think, up to now. So if anyone wants to leave behind another comment or so, I'll stick around for another. It's what 11:20 p.m. here where I am, so I'll be here for another 5-10 minutes or so. can't. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Well, if you have any more comments, let me know. But in the meantime, yes. Oh, Dan Inbox. Hello, it's nice to see you. Can't wait for your move to Toronto, Canada. Thank you so much for your lovely words of welcome. Again, thank you. That's very kind of you. Yes, I visited Toronto, but I never lived there. Thank you for Jules. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, cool. Heavyweight Spider-Man. Oh yeah. Picnic at Hang Rock. Great. Oh, Picnic at Hang was one. That's so creepy. That's such a creepy film. So great. Missing Pieces. Thank you so much. Several times. Yes, thank you so much. Yes. How many mineral waters have you had so far? And Heat. Great. But you've seen Heat before, right? I've seen Heat so many times. Oh gosh. You see me doing thrill-seeking liquor store holdups with a Born to Lose tattoo on my chest? No, I do not. I'm never going back. Then don't take down scores. I do it, my do best. I take down scores. You do what you best. Try to take down top guys like me. My life, no. Well, my life's a disaster zone. If I gotta put you away, I won't like it. But I'll tell you, between you and brother, you are going down. There's a flip side to that coin. What is it? Yep. Sorry. That's my very bad De Niro Pacino. Sorry about that. Anyway. Sorry about that. Sorry. Oh, thank you, my dear friend. What are you talking about? Thank you so much. Thank you. Make sure you take a share pic or video of your arrival in the States so you can say, oh, that's very kind of you, Gerald. Thank you. I'll try to put something up on YouTube or Instagram. Definitely. What song which should I listen to? I was, um, uh, uh, anyone remember Rocky Four, the film Rocky Four? I mean, living in America. Yeah. Yeah. James Brown. Or uh, I was listening to songs with the titles that make reference to America or something. Does anyone know Hugh Laurie? Fry and Laurie, Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie. If you go onto YouTube, Hugh Laurie, America. There's a great comic bit where he sings a song called America. It's a great song. Hugh Laurie's America. There's also yeah. Anyway, thank you so much. Very, very kind. Thank you. Do you know if the Criterion 4K packaging is different from their Blu-ray counterparts, for example, the Fisher King? Yeah. So oftentimes, not by much, but there will be some. More or less, the packaging is the same, except for the fact that oftentimes the Criterion 4K Blu-ray, 4K UHD plus Blu-ray, it's 2 discs, at least 2 or more. But the 2 discs usually are the Blu-ray disc and then the 4K disc. And so the packaging will need to compensate or need to take into account being able to contain 2 discs. Whereas sometimes you have the previous Blu-ray release being just a single disc. Of course, that's not true for all live releases. Of course, maybe there might be more than 2 discs. There might be 3 discs or something like that. But oftentimes the packaging changes will be to take into account the inclusion of a second disc, more or less. There are some, for instance, the rules of the game release, the 4K release, that's different in the sense that you have a different cover design, and the cover design with different font. And actually, I think if I haven't spoken about the rules of the game yet, but one of the key interesting things is that I think the Blu-ray that's included with the rules of the game, the 4K release, it's the same Blu-ray that you have in the previous Criterion release, except the menu, the Blu-ray menu. There's one tiny difference that they did with the menu. A very, very tiny difference. But everything else, I to my eyes and ears, it seems identical. The Blu-ray disc to the Blu-ray disc. The 4K is a different experience, a very different experience, and just yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to speak about the rules of the game release before I leave for Los Angeles, but even if I can't now, I'll talk about it definitely when I get to Los Angeles. Oh, the rules of the game. That's a great one. Oh, can't wait to talk about the rules of the game. Yeah. The Fisher King, by the way, yes, I understand. It's, if I remember correctly, it's the Blu-ray release was the plastic casing, and then the 4K UHD plus Blu-ray combo was also plastic casing, but it's the 2 discs versus the 1 disc. But everything else is pretty much the same. It even has the same fold-out, almost the same, practically identical fold-out poster fold-out. It's the poster fold-out type, with the text going around with the essay in the center. At least I hope so. I have a video up on the channel somewhere about the Fisher King. I think I do talk about. I think I show both releases in case you're interested. Benjamin, thank you. In the Line of Duty. Oh, well done, well done, well done. Hong Kong Cinema. Well done. Thank you. Oh, Seth Walsh. And Horrible Show. Well done with Heavyweights. You're very kind, Mega Noise. Thank you so much. And maybe we might be able to meet in person when I arrive in the States. That'd be great. Goonies never say die. Yes. And what does Andy say? I'm not a Goonie. I want to go. Down here, it's our time. It's our time down here. Holland's where you go up. Troy's bucket. Yeah. No. No. Yeah. Oh, Vern. Oh, well done. Well done. Well done. Yes, I am a fan. Yes. That's a great story, by the way. Yeah, well done. Thank you so much. Oh, well, yes. High and Low Kurosawa. Well done. That's an intense work. Very intense work. Well done. I don't have AK. That's the DVD set, right? Criterion. Do I? Yeah, here. So this is what you're referring to, right? Right here. Let's see. Oh, there's some stuff on there. I don't want to spill those. Let's see. Well, I guess I have to take these boxes down sooner or later because of the move, but let's see. Whoa, okay. Oh, very important. So I don't want to get those. I'll lose those. But this is what you're referring to, right? Oh, that's a little bit dusty. Let's see this one, right? Then this one. This is it, right? Yeah. So, this is the DVD set. Criterion. Oh, the DVD Criterion set. That's a great one. Really great one. What's your favorite Kurosawa film, by the way? Let me know. Or you don't have to name one. You can name as many as you want. Let's see. Okay, man. Getting ready for the move. Yeah. It's like we're banned in the USA. Yes. Okay. All right. All right. Is that right? Is that what is it? You know, is that the scene, right? Should I do it? The scene like I don't know. I can hold this. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. What a scene that is. Yeah. Anyway. Let's see. Oh, great. Thank you so much. Yes, answering the previous comment about Hong Kong cinema. Dan Inbox, thank you. No, thank you, my dear friend. Thank you. Thank you. Ben, just something, any insight into when we'll get Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut? No, I have no inside knowledge of anything that Criterion does or plans to do. So no idea, but it'll be interesting if it ever does occur. I was just thinking just a couple hours ago, in fact, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is a huge megastar right now. And I was thinking, what were some of the great Tom Cruise films? And I thought, Eyes Wide Shut, definitely. I mean, I might have mentioned this before, but again, I don't want to go into too much detail. Again, for the benefit of those who have not yet seen Eyes Wide Shut, but Eyes Wide Shut is, as we know, the final film in the filmography of Stanley Kubrick as director. And he made a number of films, each in its own way quite memorable. And I would say Eyes Wide Shut is too quite a memorable experience. One of the ways it's the most memorable experience, or one of the most memorable experiences, is how it ends. And specifically the final line of the film, the final spoken word of the film as it ends. And I thought to myself, I'm never going to be an artist. I'm never going to be a filmmaker. I'm never going to be a film director. But if ever I were to be a filmmaker, if, say, in my next life, if I'm reincarnated as a filmmaker, as a film director, and I direct a number of films, I write or direct a number of films, I hope that my last film, whatever it ends up being, I hope that whatever my last film would be, again, in my life as a film director, I hope that my last film would be one where the final line of dialogue is the same final line of dialogue in Eyes Wide Shut. That is a very fascinating way to end a film, and a very fascinating way, thus, to end, to cap off a fascinating career. The final line in the final film of Stanley Kubrick. Wow, it chills. It's so much loaded with meaning. Anyway, yeah. Thank you so much. All right, it's past 11:30 here. So I'm going to start winding down here. We're going to do a document named "Killing Joke," Death and Resurrection Show. Oh, thank you so much, my dear friend. Thank you. Well done. Thank you so much. So many great comments from one. Thank you so much. Almost famous. Yes. I tried showing my wife and the boys that in Hard 8. The they were not pleased. Oh, I mean, it happens, it happens. But I feel it. I know what you're thinking. It's maybe we are of a similar age. I don't know, but it sounds like we might be. Um, so, because yeah, I was kind of a little bit older when Almost Famous came out, and Heart Eight. I remember Heart Eight was first released. It just snuck up on everyone. It was just, what is this film? But people were talking about it even back then. So I remember that. I remember the buzz. Yes, yes. Well, thank you. Yes, that's right. Oh, thank you, Ron. Okay, that's your favorite. Great. Yeah, that is great. Great film, Ron. There's a moment that's so stunning to me. There's so many stunning moments in Ron, but probably the one moment that I always I can never get over just how brilliant the moment is when, again, I'm trying to be as very vague here, but you'll know what I'm talking about. The scene with there's something that's wrapped in cloth and salt, and it's delivered to a very important person, but what's delivered is not what the person expects, and when it's revealed, it flips, and what's revealed stands on its head like this, in this very in this way that you can. It's just an amazing, and you hear these stories of production details about how the director's trying to get that right. But there's a great moment when something is revealed that's being wrapped in this cloth and salt. It's a great moment. Stray Dog is amazing. Yes. Please name one movie you won't be bringing to LA. Huh? So, what won't I be bringing? Let's see. Let's see. Probably. I don't know. Oh yeah. Uh, I probably won't be bringing the titles that I anticipate I'll be getting there. So, like, gosh, I don't know. That's a really hard question, actually. Um, like, for instance, the I was gonna bring. Well, actually, I take that back. I say the Arrow just made its announcement about the Psycho films that they're gonna release. I want to get that box set, but it's a UK release, I think, right? But so I say, oh, then I won't bring Psycho 3. What am I saying? Of course, I'm going to bring Psycho 3. Well, why wouldn't I bring Psycho 3? So yeah, I don't know. That's a really tough question. Yes. Nolan, Ostrowski. Hello, it's nice. Thank you so much. And you said, what's your favorite Tarkovsky film? So Andrei Tarkovsky. Favorite? I don't know if I have I can't name one, but I could mention Nearer, Stalker, Solaris. I mean, one of the earliest Tarkovsky experiences I had was the work Nostalgia, but Sacrifice. So yeah, so I can't mention but one, unfortunately. So I apologize, but probably the one that hits the closest for me probably would be Mirror, probably. And I say that because I know that what I'm watching is not my own life per se transformed onto screen, but it allows me into. It's a sort of conduit into sort of have a personal experience. While I understand, I mean, it's not it's more than just a personal experience. It's also infusing a lot of aspects of of history, and as well as sort of modern and also almost political history as well. So I understand it's very contextualized, but also there's a way in which it's very, very personal. So, and also it's operating with a sense of the medium of cinema as a means of being able to express what sometimes words and language are unable to express. I mean, that's the concept of the way it opens, right? Sometimes it's almost like cinema is the way to express something that is otherwise difficult to express. So, yeah, that's probably. What about you? What would you pick to answer the question? Great question, by the way. Thank you so much. Oh yes, yes. Thank you so much, my dear friend. So the next couple videos will be up this week, and I mentioned earlier in the live stream, but I have to try to get those Twin Peaks to Return discussions. I hope I can get those in the can before my move to Los Angeles. Oh yes, thank you. Yes, the brighter summer day. Thank you for noticing. Yeah. So these will probably be two titles that would also be maybe on my favorite Criterion list list as of now if I were to ever redo that list. But yeah, thank you so much, my dear friend. Thank you. Very kind. Thank you so much. Oh, Larry, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. Well, I'll try to make it to other places in the U.S. while I'm there. Again, I consider this to be one of probably my last chance to be in the U.S. in the next 2 or 3 years. So try to make the most of it. Try to visit all the places I've never been able to visit, or I want to visit again. Yeah, I want to go visit Sun Studios again. I hope Sun Studios is still there. I hope so. And visit Nashville and go visit Atlanta and go visit. Gosh, I haven't been. I mentioned before. I haven't been to Mount Rushmore. I'd love to go to Mount Rushmore. I haven't been to Seattle. I was gonna say a Twin Peaks joke, but I'm gonna refrain again for those who haven't seen Twin Peaks yet. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're very kind. Thank you. Let's see. Gino, hello. It's nice to see you. Picked up Inland Empire. Oh, cool. Thank you so much. Probably somebody seeing only half of it. I love Inland Empire. That's a great Criterion release. I know it's got knocked about a bit because of the fact that it's not in the digipack packaging. It's in the plastic casing. I mean, it would have been nice to see the digipack packaging, but I tried to make the case in the video as to why I think the plastic casing is actually quite apropos. And I mean, it is the main event of the release is of course the film. So, yeah. That's a great release. Inland Empire. I saw that many times in the theater as well. That's great. Yes. Ever been to Halloween Horror Nights? No, I haven't. No. Oh, thank you. No, thank you. Should try to check. Yeah. I need to again expand my horizons. Never. Yes. Neither will I. Ian. Neither will I. Yes. Andrei Rublev, of course. What am I saying? Again, I apologize. It's maybe the lateness of the hour. I'm beginning to get drowsy, but of course, Andrei Rublev. You're absolutely correct. This is the film that is essentially one way of looking at it is the intersection of religion, belief, and creativity. At the intersection, because there's always everything is about the way in which belief either impedes or inspires creativity. It's always about trying to create something, or the inability to create something. The ultimate triumph or the ultimate disappointment in being able to or not being able to create something. What it means in the context of belief and faith. Well, everything around is chaos. Yes, you're absolutely right. I apologize for not including. I should again. It's the lateness of the hour. Excuse me. It's almost midnight here, and I'm beginning to get sleepy. But I apologize for that. Well done, Nolan. Totally agree. If you're ever in Illinois, okay, great. I'll have to, definitely. Yes, for imagine, you know exactly. Yes, you know me very well. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, yes. Um, so thank you. Let's see. The Initiation. Hello, The Initiation. Do you like Ari Aster's movie? So I I just recently saw Midsummer. So found that was a very interesting work. So I haven't seen anything. With the what is it? Bo is what's the recent one? Sorry, Bo is it Bo is Afraid? I think so. I haven't seen this one yet, so I'm always late to the game with these sorts of things. But it was very interesting kinds of work. So I hope I got that right. So anyway, uh, but I'm very bad when it comes to recent filmmakers from the past, say 5 to 10 years. Oh, Gungji, thank you for your lovely live chat. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Very, very kind. It's always great to see you. Yeah, it's a Halloween event, and you. Oh, okay, okay. It's a Halloween event. So I don't go to Universal Studios theme park during the Halloween season, unfortunately. But maybe I can try to change that. Yes. Daisuke's Mount Rushmore film directors. Oh, wow, that is a question. That is a question. I don't know. No, that's tough. I don't know. Edward Yang and Ozu. Gosh, yeah. Hitchcock, maybe. It's a tough question. Really, really tough question. What about you? Um, I mean, what would be some of them? What would be some, maybe like how would Martin Scorsese answer the question? Gosh. Oh gosh. How did you say? You asked me about Mount Rushmore of directors. Mount Rushmore. How did you answer? So many directors. De Sica, but Elie Kazan, John Ford, Hitchcock, Kurosawa, Fellini, Bergman. About all these. So many great pictures. When I think about the picture, I think that's a Bergman picture. When I think about a shot, Fellini, John Ford, Hitchcock. Yeah, Reminds you of that. Did you see the commercial I did? Credit card commercial I did. Look at that. But there's the protagonist. But where's the antagonist? Where's the drama? Where's the drama? Sorry. It's late. Okay, boys, for thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'll have to check that out. Thank you. Thanks for the recommendation. Thank you. The initiative. Thank you so much. Highly recommend. I have to check it out then. Is it still in the theater, or do I have to wait until it comes out on a physical media release? Sam Y. Hello, Sam Y. It's nice to see you. And let's see. Hey, Daisuke. Just wanted to stop in to show some love. I've been a huge fan of you and your channel for quite a while. Thank you for all your amazing videos. Well, thank you. That's very kind. That's wow. I'm honored. I'm honored. Uh, thank you. I what can I say? You really I'm touched by your kindness. Very much so. Thank you so much for that lovely comment, Sam. Really, thank you. Very, very kind. Thank you. Um, I don't do anything that special, so I, I don't have any formal training or anything when it comes to this kind of discussion. Uh, so I wish I had better grasp at what cinema is, but comments like yours really really make me very happy. So thank you so much for that. Really, thank you. That's very, very kind. I hope you're well, Sam. I really hope you're well. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, that's really kind. Thank you. Um, oh yes. Cassavetes, Ozu, Yang, Fellini. Oh, yeah, not enough space on the mountain. Oh, the 18. Oh, it's what is it? American Express, right? Yeah, yeah. I was trying to. I can't do Leonardo DiCaprio impression very well. When I'm working with Scorsese, it's like he is breathing cinema. I'm working with him, and you can tell that he's thinking of a shot that he saw in a Howard Hawks film. And I'm thinking, that is amazing. Working with Scorsese is amazing. And you can have De Niro as well. Marty and I, sorry, I can't. I have to work on my De Niro impression. Sorry about that. But I can't speak Italian very well. But Robert De Niro, was in a film called The Godfather Part Two, and was it? Again, I apologize for any Italian speakers out there, but Antonio Antolini. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I have to work on my De Niro impression. I'll try it. Try a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, here's De Niro. Has anyone ever seen the film The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle? You know this film, The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. So I saw The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle in the theater. It has Renee. I haven't seen this in a long time though. I don't have. Is there a Blu-ray of The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle? Anyway, but it has a great cast. What is it? Renee Russo and Jason Alexander, I think, yeah, and Robert De Niro. So here's Robert De Niro in The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Yeah, so that's, yeah, okay. So anyway, if you haven't seen The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle, you got to go check it out. Let's see. Okay. Information. Oh, if you're Philly. Oh, well, I've got to. Yes, Philadelphia, definitely. Okay. Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. Um. Oh, really? Cool. I didn't know that. The Blob. I love the Blob. Oh, you're very kind, Ian. That's very kind. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm not, yeah. Um, thank you so much. Yeah. Um, you're very kind. Thank you. So you're very, very kind. Thank you. The American Express commercial. That's right. Yes, with the photo developer. Yeah, and the birthday party. Yeah, Carpenter. Of course. Yes, John Carpenter. Um, let's see. Um, that's. I love that answer. Oh, well done. I love that. Yes. Let's see. Oh, is there a Blu-ray of Rocky? Well, okay, I have to check that out. Already, yeah, fantastic, fantastic. I have to check that out. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't know that, so thank you so much. Um, some great dancing in Adventures in Rocky and Bull. There's some great, yeah, it's great. Anyway, this is where we live. This is where we live. Yeah, yeah. I can't wait to talk about it. Can't wait to talk about it. Yeah, changing hairstyles. Yeah, fantastic. I can't wait to talk to you about. I'm gonna get way ahead of myself, so I'll try to be as vague as possible here. But I can't wait to, I am witness to the fact that I'm witness to the fact that you have hearts of gold. They do. They really do. Um, yeah, yeah. Um, oh, I can't wait to talk about that one. Yes. Um, yeah, I can't wait to talk about that one. Um, Matthew James, hello, and thank you so much for your kind comment. Thank you so much. Thank you. I can. Oh, thank you so. Yes, yes. Thank you for Margin. Thank you. We'll have to meet again. I don't know where if the opportunity presents itself as well. I'd love to meet you. Oh, are you waiting for Meals on Wheels? I don't know. Um, uh, maybe Donna or here's my Cheryl Lee impression from Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. Donna. Yeah. Winkies, yes. Lots of diners, definitely. Um, I love Mulholland Drive. Okay, Irene. Won't that be the day? Yeah. Gosh. Napkin. Let's see. I'm sorry about that. Just sorry about that. I skipped over a comment here. I'll return to that momentarily. Oh, anonymous follow. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hope you're well, my friend. Oh yes, third time. Well done. If you please let me know what you think the third time, and I'll try to get around to that. Shop on me. Yes, 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 yes. Of course, yes. That's wow. What you have wonderful taste in cinema, my friend. Well done. You have really great cinema sense. Excuse me. Well done. Um, your Twin Peaks content has been a good. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much. I don't claim at all to be any type of Twin Peaks expert. So there's so many people who know more about Twin Peaks, but um, Yeah. I love that show. So I love it. Love Twin Peaks. I love Twin Peaks so much. One of the things I'm trying to do is just to show just how much I love it by talking about it. So um, thanks very much for those kind words. I'm very that's very that gives me inspiration to keep on trucking, as it were. So thank you. That's very kind. Very kind, Matthew. Thank you. Gino, let's see. You say I live in Northern Carolina, Northern California, excuse me, and haven't been to Los Angeles for some years. Besides Universal, there was once a tour of Warner Brothers and one of 20th Century Fox. Oh, cool. Very cool. If the opportunity presents itself, I'd love to meet in person. Definitely. First in April, which makes more sense. Jason Alexander, Playboys. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes. I gotta go see that film again, Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. When I saw it in the theater, it was a pretty empty theater, unfortunately, but I'm glad I was able to see it. Um, yeah. Long time ago. Long time ago since I saw that in the theater. Happy times. Those are happy times. Yeah. There are happy times now, but it's a different type of happy times. You know what I mean? So those are happy times. Different kind of happy times, but still happy times all the same. Now it's yeah. Time flies. Time flies. Wow. That's amazing how time flies. Anyway. Oh, and for Mudging, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. It's already wow, it's 12:03 where I am. All right. I'm gonna have to wind down here. So thank you so much. Um thank you. Oh, okay. Yes, so this is do you know this is a follow up on your previous comment. Thank you so much for that. Much appreciated, my friend. Thank you. Hammer, hello. What display do you use to watch Blu-ray 4K Blu-ray discs? Do you have a home theater setup? Yeah, there's a 4K player and a kind of a largish 4K TV that we have in the main room. That's the player that I use to watch the 4K discs. But I always have to be sure that if I'm using the player in the main room and it's a film that is maybe age inappropriate for my kids, or maybe my wife doesn't like that type of thing. It's kind of an intense horror film, for example. I always have to be sure that uh, everyone's asleep, or the volume is turned down low or something. So, but yeah, that's the setup that I use to watch the 4K discs. But we'll have to figure out a new setup, of course, when we make the move. Whatever is permissible under our allotted estimated budget for this type of spending. But I don't know if we can do something too elaborate. Of course, I wish I could have more in the budget for the equipment, but it has to be. But there will be a basic setup. Yeah, but we'll see. Again, it also depends on the amount of space available. Thank you. Himichi, thank you so much. It was great to speak with you today. You're very kind. Thank you. Really great to speak with you. Varda and then Kurosawa. Thank you. High and low, you mentioned that. Ron. Well done. I love Ron. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thankful for film and its power to freeze time. That's an interesting way of putting it. Definitely. Definitely. Let's see. Gotta end with one more question. Favorite solo Paul McCartney Wings album or song? Oh, that's interesting. Probably one of my favorite songs is from Ram. It's called Monkberry Moon Delight. Do you know that one? Uh, Piano up my nose. Cantata. Was it ketchup, soup, and puree? Don't get left behind. So I like that song. Monkberry Moon Delight. There's also, of course, you have to Band on the Run. Yes. Never will be found. Band on the Run. Yeah, I guess I could have said Live and Let Die, but it was Band on the Run for me. I like that one. Also, of course, I have to say, um, Junk. Right. I'm totally butchering Paul McCartney. I apologize. It's the voice of Paul McCartney. I don't mean to. It's just late. And I'm a very terrible singer to begin with. But so Junk, and also well, it's the same song. In the sign with the junk in the. So there's that, or there's I guess I could have said also maybe I'm amazed. Um. You write me when I'm wrong. Maybe I'm amazed in the way I feel about you. I could have said that one, but or I could have said also Another Day. But whenever I think about Another Day, I always think of the song that John Lennon sang. What was that? Again, it's late. The title escapes me. But the only thing you done was yesterday. And since you're none, you're just another day. Oh, how do you sleep? Right? How do you sleep? That's the John Lennon song that he did. Let's see. So many Paul McCartney. Oh, you don't get me started on Paul McCartney. It's a bluebird. Or there's the one where, gosh, what was the one from a kind of album a little bit later? What was that song? Why am I forgetting the title? Someday we laugh, and then what's it? Oh gosh, what's the name of the song? We don't need any. We don't need anybody else to tell us what is real. It's that each one of us is love. And how we feel. Oh gosh, what was the name of that song? It's gonna bug me. Anyway, it's a little bit. It's a slightly newish song. But yeah, sorry. I hope that answers the question. But, yeah. Because, oh yes. Woo, yes. The songs you mentioned. Let's see. Oh, The Leftovers. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, my dear friend. Thank you. Of course. You like the Beatles. Thoughts on Paul McCartney? Yes. Well, great timing. Yeah, there's another previous comment about that. It's wonderful. One from Laren. Yeah. So I hope I answered the question. Yeah. That's right. Ram is spectacular. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. I love the lyric. It's a really quirky lyric. Yeah. Okay, please enjoy. Oh, thank you, Buck Bell. Thanks. It's nice to see you, my dear friend. Thank you. Oh, great. Have a great rest of your day. Getting ready to mow the lawn. Very important to mow the lawn. So, hope you're well, and have a great day, my dear friend. So, what the man said, Leonard said, "Thank you, my dear friend. Thank you." Okay, I think if it's okay, then I will then end the live stream here. So My dear friends, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. I appreciate it. And again, the move for me is just, yeah, we're now, yeah, we've crossed the 3 week threshold. So 2 weeks and like 6 days or something. That's really, really, wow. So, lots to, lots to do, but still making time for watching movies. So, just yeah, thank you so much for the inspiration, and I'll try to put up some videos as much as possible. But if I'm a bit lax with that, I hope you can understand. But my dear friends, thank you so much as always, for your lovely support and friendship. And again, if the opportunity presents itself to meet some of you in person after I move over there, love that. Oh, great. Love that opportunity. Thank you so much. Do I have a favorite American band? Oh, gosh, I don't know. I don't know if it's. I have a number of. I mean, I guess I could talk one day about my music, uh, my music tastes, but gosh, what I've been listening to lately. I mean, I don't have a favorite American band person, but I mean, I guess maybe just to get me in kind of the American spirit of things, for lack of a better phrase, I suppose. I've been um, uh, trying to. What did I listen to? I was listening to a lot of Beach Boys lately. I have to try to list my favorite bands. Oh, Laren, thank you so much. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Thanks for the great comments and questions, as always. Fantastic. Mark, hello. It's nice. Thank you so much for the comment. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much for that comment. Very kind of you. Oh, history of violence. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Would love to hear your thoughts on the Oppenheimer release situation in advance. So yeah, I have no comments on it, but I'm not sure if after I make the move to Los Angeles, I definitely want to check out the film in the theater if I have the opportunity. Definitely. Thanks for the comment, question. Appreciate it. Oh, Gungshi, thank you so much. Thank you. Good night to you, and have a great night, great rest of your day, whatever the case may be. Thank you so much. We'll talk again very soon, my dear friend. Thank you. I want to thank everyone also. Thank you for the super chats or the live that not yeah, super chats as well. Thank you so much for that. Very, very kind. Um, and so yes, so I will end it now. So my dear friends, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm sorry to end it now, but it is past midnight. So I'm feeling drowsy. Maybe you can tell I'm already feeling it. So I have to wake up a little bit early tomorrow anyway. So if it's okay, I'm going to end it here, and we will see each other again, my dear friends. But until the next one, please be happy and healthy and well, and please keep on watching a lot of great movies. And who knows, I might see some of you later this month in person. Uh, to quote Mulholland Drive, "Okay, Irene, won't that be the day?" Indeed, won't that be the day? Looking forward to it immensely. All right, my dear friends, until the next one, cheers. Have a great day. Here we go. Have a great day. Bye bye. I was trying to find the button to end it. Here we go.